Okay, so this happened, which triggered many liberals. We'll get to the triggering in a second here. We'll briefly cover. I'll just mute it. But you see there's this signing of this memorandum of understanding, which I'm not going to pretend to fully understand what is in the memorandum. But there you go, Carney and Danielle Smith having a laugh. I believe he actually said, do the Trump, so kind of having fun there. This, though, triggered many liberals. Let's take a look. Meltdown number 1, Rachel Gilmore.
Prime Minister Mark Carney just signed a deal with Alberta that lays out the conditions for a new oil pipeline, which led to the Trudeau-era Environment Minister Stephen Guilbeault, who until today was serving as the Canadian Identity and Culture Minister under Mark Carney, to resign from
Good. See ya. We'll cover his post briefly after, but that guy, I'm totally happy with him leaving
Carney's cabinet, though he is staying on as a Liberal MP.
That part's annoying, but that's okay.
References today's MOU. The deal with Alberta includes the possibility of adjusting an oil tanker ban on the northwest coast of British Columbia. Yes, really. Remember Bill?
Good. Do all that stuff. This is so embarrassing. Like, I've already kind of covered, well, not really this, but what do people think we're going to do? Just sit around and tweet each other all day long? Canada has to be an oil and gas superpower. It has to be. So this is from the Guilbeault resignation letter. I'm just going to read one line here. The proposal to exempt Alberta from the clean electricity regulations in exchange for stricter industrial carbon pricing and the Pathways Project is, in my view, a serious mistake. Nobody cares, bro. Please, Canada, let's get over this. There's so many major issues in the country, but Canada, in a massive way, shoots itself in the foot on climate and immigration. And I think the climate one is the easiest one to be like, let's cut it out. Here's another meltdown. Sorry, building a pipeline without Indigenous and BC agreement is a territorial insult. Not to mention there's nothing green about a pipeline. The rest is total spin. And it makes zero financial sense as the world moves away from fossil fuels. Massive fail. Wake up, lady. Not sure who this guy is, but he takes an L.
Say no to Mark Carney's vampire pipeline project. It sucks away our pristine environment on the north coast of British Columbia. It sucks away Indigenous rights. It sucks away, potentially, tens of thousands of jobs in the fisheries and tourism that depend on our pristine environment.
What a clown world statement, dude. Homes in BC, over $1 million. The generation under 40, totally fucked. Let's cry about the environment some more. Spare me. Okay, final one I'll cover here from this person. Mark Carney has betrayed all of us by making a pipeline pact with Danielle Smith. A real nation-building project would expand the renewable... Give me a break. I'm not going to read all this. We will stand up for Indigenous rights, for our coast, for our country. We will fight to protect the places we love, like our lives depend on it, because they absolutely do. So I'll finish there, but another interesting thing I found with this video, final point, there's not that many leftist Canadian content creators. Aside from Rachel Gilmore, who is there? There's like that Dean guy, but that guy's totally unhinged, and I don't even really want to cover him because he's so ridiculous in like a bad way. That guy says the most unhinged shit constantly. Who are they? It almost begs the question, does the left in Canada even have that much of a coalition? Is it just a bunch of quiet people that quietly vote? It's very difficult to find left-wing perspectives on Canadian politics. It's way easier to find right-wing perspectives, except for the Conservatives keep losing elections. So, I mean, what does that tell you? I'm not exactly sure. I think for one, it tells you that the Conservative Party of Canada has done a terrible job in recent years to win elections. I would say that. Like, I believe there's definitely political will. And I said, final point, one other thing. There's 3 major parties in Canada: Conservative, Liberal, NDP. I know the NDP is way down right now, but you would think with that many parties, the Conservatives would have a natural advantage, as Liberal and NDP take votes from one another, but somehow the Conservatives have not been in power in 10 years. That's actually incredible. And again, I just think an indictment on today's Conservative Party. I think they need to be way more bold. Anyway, that's not the point of this video. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Have a great day.